Speaking about FOMO, fear of missing out.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
We really should.
Nowadays especially.
We really should talk about it in this video, and what it means for us and what it gives to us and what it steals from us. For example, let's say we go shopping in a very, very good mall and we have fear of missing out and there's everywhere sales, then you have to go to every store, right? And what it's going to give to you is that you probably spend more, you will buy more stuff which you don't even need, and you will be very exhausted. It's like three things which fear of missing out brings.
Mm-hmm.
It exhausts us a lot. It was just a visualization for you, the mall, but you can.
It's absolutely true.
You can have it about everything, right? In case you have 3 invitations for parties, what do you have if you go to all 3? You don't enjoy any.
Mm-hmm.
You overeat. Maybe you overdrink. You are in a huge rush, and you are not nowhere because you still count on where you have to be next. So you're not in a present moment at all, right? And if you want to satisfy more people and all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We also deal with a lot of FOMO because, there's so many possibilities in this planet now that, if you don't do this and don't do that, you don't heal. Or if you don't watch this video, you will not have a right relationship or abundance of money or whatever you're creating. But I have to say that some people, like for example my father, he has no FOMO. He just said what he wants in life, and he is happy if he has something extra, but he doesn't have to have it. And it's really calming. It's so calm that he doesn't rush in a store. He just gently and slowly chooses his vegetables. He doesn't have to be anywhere. He comes late for parties, usually a little bit late sometimes. For the important things like meetings and so on, he comes early. He comes like on time. But, it gives us a lot of stress and pressure, the FOMOs, right?
Mm-hmm. I was once going to a grocery shop with him. He told me with the vegetables, you always have to take your time. He investigates each of them, he checks if they're smelling good, if they look
good. The apple
good.
smells good.
And he really takes his time and he's very gentle with them. He doesn't like when people just throw it around and disrespect the food. It's very important for him that it's treated with respect.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even allow the apples to touch the grapes in the shopping cart. He puts them separately. Yeah, FOMO. It's really, really challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays because we have everything at our fingertips.
Mm-hmm. And we also forgot that even shopping, grocery shopping, can be a ritual. It's like a very abundant thing to do. You just go to this grocery store, you go to do your groceries. You don't have to run around, throw it in a shopping cart. You can really enjoy that. You can smell it. I also learned that. I was shopping with my father today. It takes some time, right? But when you have this calm person next to you, when I had him next to me today, he was having some work phone calls, but anyways, he was calm. Nothing could bother him, and it was really, if we are more like this in our grocery stores, then it will be a very pleasant place to go to.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be a racing.
It even feels weird for us to take our time to look at vegetables. We feel like we shouldn't touch each of them, right? It's nice, but they're really selling sometimes rotten stuff. And we are supposed to just buy it and pay for it. No, we want to have the highest quality food, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it felt weird at first to take your time and investigate it and pick the one which you like, because it's not what we do. All the people are just rushing. Zack, zack, zack. Zack, zack is a Swiss or German expression. Zack, zack.
If you're deciding who to date or where you go to vacation, now you have a FOMO, right? You don't know if to go there or there. Both things are offering amazing opportunities, and or both men or women are offering the amazing opportunities, and you don't know what to do, and you have a FOMO because you need to try everything. We
Mhm.
feel like we have to try everything in this
That's
moment.
that's why it's now starting to become more popular for people to have
Amorous, polyamory.
polyamory. We're in a monogamous relationship, committed relationship, but that's probably why it starts to become such an uptake. I don't want to commit to one person. I want to look around because there's so many beautiful people out there, right? You can always feel like, maybe somewhere else it would be a little bit better.
Hmm.
That's relationship is also a very big one, yeah.
Hmm. If you bet your all your energy on one card, on one partner, it's also a risk, and it's maybe more calming to bet on two cards, right? It's a bit more.
Or leave the options open.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to heal your body and you think, okay, I want to do it with a better diet, oh my gosh, then you can just open the internet and you'll find millions of diets and millions of protocols and what do they call it?
Everything.
Yeah, and then you have all those possibilities
Mm-hmm.
and you don't pick any because you're worried that if you choose one, then you might be missing out on another one which would be better.
FOMO also makes us stuck in confusion. It creates a lot of chaos. So, because you have so many options, so you don't pick any, and then you're confused. You're investing energy into some no space and no time, anywhere and everywhere, and you end up with nothing. It's better to commit yourself into to make your choice and just go and invest in one partner, in one business, in one project, and it always will, sooner or later, it will give you back something. But if you are going to invest into millions of things or several partners, or I don't know what you can name it, then you will end up with your energy very scattered.
And also it will lead you somewhere new where you didn't know before.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you make a choice and you choose a certain path, it will show you new options and new signs and new ways to go from there.
Mm-hmm.
But if we just stand in front of the crossroad and we look at all the options but we don't pick one, then we don't get ahead in life.
Mm.
Like we were also still thinking, what business should we do and what shall we start with? But we had to just take the camera and start to make these videos.
Because I was, for example, deciding if to do English videos or videos in my language, and it took over 4 years, really.
And you're still worried, right? That but Czech Republic is also having a good audience, and
they have a great audience, and it would be amazing. But then we couldn't do these videos together, and that's why we decided that we want to do these videos together. And we made this decision, and then we had to deal with working together, right?
Oh yeah.
So it brings you always something.
So many times we say, okay, let's make a video, and we have to align ourselves, get on the same page, and cooperate together. So often we would get mad at each other. No, don't say this. No, don't say that.
Then we have to straighten ourselves up.
Yes.
Because we have to have a good energy for you.
Yeah.
And
we want to have the best message for you in that moment. But yeah.
But if I chose to go direction in my own language to make videos, I would also have to deal with something like being alone for everything, and to I would have to figure everything by myself out. And now we are there's two of us, and we chose this, that we want to do it together. So that's what we chose. And of course we sometimes say, oh my gosh, I should have done it by myself, But it's the FOMO, right? But if we keep us on a track again and again and again, that's why you can hear this video now.
Right.
And see this shirt. It's Raphael's work.
Yeah, but it's really, really challenging in today's world to say no to opportunities, and actually say yes to opportunities is even more hard.
Because you don't know ever.
Yeah.
If you're saying yes to the good opportunity, then you say yes, and there is a 50% sale somewhere. You just walk by it and you can be just going out of your mind.
Yeah, you
because-
buy it and next day it would be
Or
30% off, 50%
or you
off.
decide for something, you know, you don't have to only buy, but you can just
That's just the universe having
Yeah.
a little laugh at you.
yeah, yeah. It happens all the
Yeah.
time, right?
But it's also dangerous with the mind, you know, that we start to spin too much then. Oh, should I have? Did I do wrong?
Mm-hmm.
That's a really bad, negative down cycle that we can get into.
Exhausting. It's like a self-exhaustion.
So it's important to focus again on where you are and see the things you have around you right
You
now.
see the hands, right? Focus.
Yeah,
Like this and focus.
yeah,
Honey, show it once more.
like this and focus.
Focus. Focus.
We love visualizations.
Raphael loves it. If you can't decide, you know, sometimes I had to make decisions in my life where I could imagine me on a crossroad some very big crossroad by myself on my own in some field, and I would just imagine me that I would just be so desperate that I have to just scream because I just couldn't make a decision and I had to choose some path in that moment. So for that, I very much recommend, if you don't know, just go somewhere. But if you don't know and you really can't make a step, try to ask before you fall asleep. Ask, hey, please just give me sign, give me some clarity about it. You can ask God, universe, whatever you believe in. And in the morning, usually, before you fully get the systems up and running, especially the analytical systems, you will get answer. You know, if you will be asking one day and it doesn't work, try 2 days or 3 days or 3 nights, and it will definitely, if you will really want to have the input, it will come. At least this, I do it all the time, and then I do cards as well.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help. It anyways projects the mind's needs and wants on
Thoughts,
the
yeah.
yeah. If you enjoyed this video, you can give us thumbs up.
A like, yeah.
They don't have pinkies up.
No.
Well. So you can give us thumbs up and also subscribe.
If you want to be a better buddy with your body.
Prescribe yourself a buddy with your body sessions.
Yeah. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Look at her. She's so
all the
cute.
time when we are making videos, she's with us. She sometimes doesn't feel like being on the camera, but she's with us.
Now she's ready to go because we are ready to go.
Yeah.
Anna. Yeah. That's all you got? That's all you got for me?
Looney. Damn. Damn.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.